Let me pose for the thumbnail. I think it's taking a thumbnail. It says that I'm live. Let me go in and check. It's been a while, girl. It's been a while since I have did a live stream. So bear with me, y'all. Oops, sorry, you can hear my echo. Let me go ahead and sorry I'm late. Y'all, it was struggle city. I was on the struggle bus this morning. Just trying to get this camera together and get my life together, girl. Oh, my light. Sorry. You guys know I'm a functioning hot mess. I am. I'm a functioning hot mess. First, can you guys put ones in the chat box so that I know you can hear and see me okay? Sorry, my light is just like, anyway. Hi, guys. Hi. Oh, you guys are coming in. Hi. I'm sorry I'm late. I'm always late, but if you guys can just put the ones in there so that I know that you guys can see me okay. Let's see. Sorry, there's a lag. If you're watching this in the replay, hey, sorry. It's a lag. So I get the ones. Okay. Hi, guys. Hello. Hi. I am so excited. You guys know I have not live streamed in like so long. It's been like probably since the top of the year since I've live streamed, but I'm so excited. I think I want to bring it back because I just like talking to you guys live because I feel like we can catch up. I don't want it to be so one-sided where you guys just watch different videos about what I'm doing and me. I want to interact with you guys to know, what's going on in y'all's life and do kind of like a live Q&A. I haven't done a Q&A in like a really long time, but first, tell me your name, where you're live streaming from, where you're from. I like to know all of that. Hi from Russia. Wow. I bet you're pretty cold there, huh? Hi, Emily. Hi, Alicia. Hi, Elizabeth, Tamika, Sierra, Grace, Francine. I've been watching all your videos. Love them. Thank you, Francine. I love you. I love all you guys. I really am. I really do. I truly appreciate everybody who watches my videos. Hi from Chicago, Indiana. Lots from Chicago. Brandy from PA. What part of PA, Brandy? Because I'm originally from Pennsylvania. I don't know if you guys know that. Hi from Atlanta. You're right around the corner, girl. Dana from Chicago, South New Jersey, the Bronx, Queens, the UK, Blackpool, South Africa. Oh my gosh, it's going so fast. I can't tell. Y'all, I just love y'all. You guys are my people. It's like when I tell you like we're really best friends, like we're really, like best friends in my head, Let me fix my screen here. Okay, that's better. Yeah, we're like really best friends in my head. So, I don't have anything planned like structured out for today. I just kind of want to connect with you all and see what's going on in y'all's life. If you guys have any questions, leave them in the chat box. We will just talk together. I feel like I might do a live stream every single week just to connect with you guys. I am thinking about doing Vlogmas or maybe 12 days of vlogging, 12 days before Christmas vlogging on my channel. And so at least it won't be vlogging. It'll just be like a video every day, which is a lot. For the 12 days before Christmas and then Christmas Day and everything. Oh, you and your husband crack me up. Shopping at Costco. That's so funny. We love you. Oh, thank you guys. You're my friend in my head too. Aw. Yeah, well, this can be you. Somebody said, Lady Cox said she misses Debt Free Friday. Well, we can do, if I live stream on Fridays, that can be like our money talk and Debt Free Friday live videos. Don't worry, guys. Debt Free Friday is a part of who I am. Even though this past year I haven't done as many Debt Free Fridays, they definitely aren't gone. I am in the process of just coming up with different ways of how to incorporate Debt Free Friday on Fridays, like different kinds of videos. Cause I've talked about budgeting and getting out of debt and saving like until I'm blue in the face. Like you guys know that's at the core of what I believe in financially is all about what my Debt Free Fridays are about. So I've talked about how to create a budget, how to get yourself out of debt and how to financially plan and stuff like that in detail on my channel. And so I want to kind of refocus Debt Free Friday about like making more money because you guys seem to respond really well to when I post videos about, making extra money or working from home, side hustles and stuff like that. We're really going to get into that for 2018 because I think it's an extraordinary opportunity for all of us to try to make some extra money right now. We don't have no excuses. Hashtag no excuses. Did Costco sponsor you yet? Carmen asks. No, that would be wonderful, right? Because I love them so much, but no. Costco doesn't need to sponsor anybody because everybody loves them. I actually have a friend who works in marketing for Costco, and that's just not something that they do, like sponsored videos or anything like that, because they really don't need it, to be quite honest. Candace from Virginia, hey. Girl, I have this closet that is jam-packed full of everything. It's like living two lives with my house and that closet. I need some motivation. Love your decluttering. That's from Jessica Johnson. Girl, trust me, you and me are here. Okay. Because I understand what you're saying. That's how it is. But it wasn't just a closet for me in my house. It was like multiple rooms in my house that was like that. And so me going through this decluttering process it's really been life-changing, y'all. You just don't understand what kind of weight that is when you go into a room or you go into your house and it's just not what you want it to be. It's so heavy, and so it's been great. I'm not nowhere near where I want to be, but just the fact that, I'm getting there, and that's what makes me feel good. Gia, can you tell us how you started YouTube and how you stayed motivated when you didn't have a large audience to interact with? Love you. That's from To Each Their Own Home. Yes, I get this question a lot. I get it in my DMs a lot on Instagram, which, by the way, if you're not following me on Instagram, what are you doing? Follow me, marriageandmotherhood.com. Oh, let me write something down. There's a squirrel. There's a squirrel. You guys know that your girl just topic hops. So y'all just keep up with me. But you guys are my people. You guys get me. We're so alike. So you get it. Let me just write something down because I'll forget. So to answer your question about YouTube, I stayed motivated because, in the beginning, I'm not going to lie, it's hard because you want to get those subscribers and you put all this work in filming and editing and producing and coming up with content, and you want people to watch it. And then when people don't watch it, it's like, oh, what am I doing with my life? But honestly, guys, and as hard as this may be, try not to focus on the numbers. Because for me, if I had one person that I motivated or that I influenced in a positive way to make their life better, that would be enough for me. So I try not to focus on the numbers and just think about what you have so far and let that be enough. I've been working on that myself, like just being content, of course, working hard and wanting to accomplish your goals and wanting to fulfill your ministry, because I do feel like this is part of my ministry. I like to motivate people. I like to motivate people to live the life that they want to live their best life, to make better financial decisions. I want to motivate people. I really do feel like that's part of my ministry. But at the same time, you gotta, like, whatever the Lord blesses you with, you have to be thankful for that and sit in that, you know what I mean? And motivate. If you have 5 subscribers or even 5,000 subscribers, that's a lot of people. If you think about, like, if you had to do a speech in a room full of people, say you have 50 subscribers, doing a speech in front of 50 people is hard, so think about that. That's, think about it like that, not in terms of comparing yourself to other people, because you can go down that rabbit hole. Excuse me, y'all. I'm recovering from a cold. You go down that rabbit hole of comparing yourself to other people, and it will steal your joy, literally. It will steal your joy. Don't compare yourself to anybody else's journey on YouTube. There are some people on YouTube who just like that get 1 million subscribers, like within a couple of months. I'm obviously not one of those people, but I'm thankful for how many subscribers we got, like 91,000 people. That's a lot of people who decided to click subscribe. And I'm so thankful. And I'm just as thankful as I was when those first 5 people decided to subscribe to me, but like, listen, leave a comment down, like type a 1 if you are interested in learning more about my YouTube journey and like the steps that I take, because it is very strategic. It's very analytical. It can be that way. And that can be overwhelming to some people, because a lot of people on YouTube are just strictly creatives. And you do have to be creative to be on here, but you do need like more of an analytical mind frame as well to analyze your analytics to really know. And it took me a while to do that. Now, if you guys didn't know this, I'm a senior business analyst. I'm an analyst by nature. That's my day job. So I do that for my business that I work for the business that I work for. And then I started incorporating that into my YouTube channel, which would help me grow. Okay, I see a lot of 1. So you guys are interested in that. I'm writing that down. More YouTube journey stuff. I'm thinking, I have big dreams, and something else that I've been just dreaming about is just working with other YouTubers, because I know how it feels to be a small YouTuber and want to reach out to somebody who's bigger, and then them feel like, well, and you guys have to understand, like, it has to be give and take, and I know how it feels to be a small YouTuber and then want to reach out to a bigger YouTuber. And when you're trying to grow and you're in that growing phase, and I have all these wild dreams that I just want to encourage you all. I want to encourage you all and work with other YouTubers to try to encourage you all, because, with YouTube, it gets really nasty and competitive, like really nasty. And I hate that. And so for me, I don't come to YouTube to validate anything in my life or to increase my self-esteem or anything like that. I strictly come to YouTube to motivate others, to make internet family friends, and that's been my journey on YouTube. And so I want to like erase all that competitiveness and negativity and bring us all together to help us unite us all. Because listen, if I help you grow, you're helping me grow. We can help each other grow. And that's the kind of mind frame that I've had since I've even started my YouTube channel. So I have lots of things in the works for that. I see a lot of ones. So you guys are definitely interested in that. And I will definitely do more of that, especially in 2019. How about them Cowboys last night? How was your husband during the game? He was happy, to say the least. They beat the New Orleans Saints, and he made sure to tell me that this morning because, I was asleep. But yeah, he was very, very happy with that. I need help on my channel, need more friends. Yes, it's definitely about relationships too on YouTube. It's not just about your content. It's about developing relationships. Hi, baby. Sorry, my baby's home. Ava, because she goes to Montessori school for half the day because she's not old enough to stay for the full day. And then she goes to daycare for the other half. She eats lunch here and then goes to daycare for the other half. You will do it. You're ambitious. Thank you. Let's see. There's so many comments. I'm a newbie. Hi, Shannon. Would you do a video on your career as a business analyst and how you became one? I'm thinking of switching career fields. Sure. Yeah. Well, I will. I can do a video. I've actually got that question quite a bit. I didn't think that any of you guys would be interested in hearing about that. But if you are, I definitely will. But just to give you a quick, snippet, I went to school. I got my degree in finance, and then I became an accountant. And I was in accounting for a really long time, probably like 10 years. And then I kind of switched. Like it kind of slowly but surely developed into a role where I was like half accounting, half IT. And now I'm full on business analyst, and it helps. That accounting background helps me. The finance background helps me, and IT background. I do a little bit of coding and stuff at work as well. So yeah, it was like a slow progression. My career, it doesn't fulfill me like it used to. Sorry. It doesn't fulfill me like it used to. I do definitely get more fulfillment from knowing that I motivate people and I'm touching people's lives. So, but yeah, I can definitely do a video about that. Your Sunday setups videos are my everything motivation for my family every week. Oh, thank you so much, Keisha Bridgman. That really makes me smile. And Sunday setup, I've been doing Sunday setup since almost the beginning when I first started YouTube, almost over 3 years ago now, 3.5 years ago. And so at first nobody really watched them. And then all of a sudden it kind of like got bigger and bigger and people really started getting into them. And I'm really happy, and I feel like, I definitely want to keep piquing you guys' interest. I know, what do you like best about my Sunday setup videos? Is it just me cleaning or decluttering or doing my girls' hair or packing lunches, which they're coming, by the way. A lot of you guys have asked about my lunch videos. They are coming. I've had this really heart-to-heart talk with Zara because she's going through this phase where she just wants to buy her lunch, and I'm tired of paying $2.25 for her to just eat black olives every day at lunch. So the lunch videos are definitely coming back, but I would love to know what you guys like most about the Sunday setup videos. Is it strictly just the motivation, or you like it for entertaining wise? What is it that you like about it? To be honest, I feel like we are more than family, like besties. We are, Sarah. You guys are all my best friends. Like, seriously, you guys are like, not only does this YouTube channel help support my family, but you guys are like my friends. Like, I care about you all. I pray for you all. I want nothing but the best for you all. And I know you guys want the best for me. It's like, it's just a healthy relationship. And they're so rare and hard to find these days, aren't they? You and Stacey Flowers would be a great collab. Stacey Flowers, I've never seen her channel. I'll have to check her out. I'm writing it down. Amen. Thank you. I receive all that. Okay, great. Thank you. Motivation. It definitely motivates me. No, I like all of it. Motivation and everything. I look forward to Sunday setup each week. Yes, please. More keto videos. Yes. Trevelyn Jameson. Keto is here. Sorry guys. I need to get a tissue. I'm bad. Yeah, I told you, like, you'll see in this week's Sunday setup, y'all. It was, the girls, Ava was sick. Zara was sick. My husband and I were just catching the cold, and now we're just getting over it. It was like a hot mess, but yes, keto's coming. I just posted a keto video yesterday. If you haven't seen it, after the live stream, check it out. I tell you guys about how I completely fell off the wagon and I ate like a pig for the past 4 weeks, how much weight I've gained, and what I'm going to do to get back into ketosis. I'm working, and it's working so far, y'all. I've been back eating clean this week. Clean keto is what we want to do. There's a lot of people doing keto out there, y'all, but not everybody does real keto. Like real keto, you're not supposed to eat like a lot of processed foods or just a lot of cheese and sausages. And don't get me wrong, I eat that too sometimes, but you want to try to incorporate more fresh fruit, fresh vegetables, really green leafy vegetables, and whole foods, like whole clean fatty foods. You know, you're not supposed to eat like low carb breads and low carb tortillas and all that. It's okay sometimes to try to keep it clean. I got a lot of videos. I'll be doing my weekly keto video every single week now going forward. Honey and lemon, girl, I've been on it this week. I'm a lot better now. You should have seen me earlier this week. Tiffany, I haven't followed you for long, but I love you and your channel. I love watching all Debt Free Friday videos, your hauls, and Shop With Me videos too. Thank you so much, Tiffany. I appreciate that. Loved a video on your hobbies and the things you love to do. Well, I'm doing one of the things I love to do right now, which is YouTube. I love to watch reality television. That's horrible. But I do watch it sometimes to just decompress and not have to think about anything. But it's hard for me to find time to do a lot of stuff because it's like, you know, I work full time. My children, of course, come first, and my husband, taking care of the home, and then YouTube. And I still have my online business. If you guys didn't know, like I do sell courses online. I teach people how to get out of debt. I motivate them. I have a course about investing. I share my investment strategy plan. I have a lot of, I have to manage that as well too. So it's hard for me to find the time, to be quite honest. But, you know, for 2019, I do want to incorporate more me time because I think it's important for all of us, you know. Hi from Indiana. Hi from India. Sorry. Oh, let me ask you, how is the Reese whipped cream? It's okay. It doesn't taste all the way like a Reese's peanut butter cup. Of course not. But I mean, if you want something different, it's kind of expensive though. So it's like, if you don't like it, it's like, oh, I got this whole can of Reese's whipped cream. It's okay. Would I buy it again? Probably not. I'm just like I like a regular heavy whipped cream. I get the heavy kind with the real fat. I like that. What helped me with the cold was orange juice. I would drink the orange juice, but that's not keto friendly, girl. So I'm not trying to, I'm trying to stay in ketosis. Solid keto doesn't look like you gained 12 pounds. Well, yeah, I did gain 12 pounds. I actually have lost like so much of that already since I started on Monday, and today's only Friday. So I've lost like almost a lot of that. So, and you'll see in next week's keto update. But yeah, I mean, a lot of it I think was water weight because I had just been gorging, eating all that stuff, but I do feel so much better. I feel so much more productive now that I am back eating clean keto. Cleaning from Wendy Woods. I feel you. I feel like we are the same person. Oh, we're soul sisters. We are soul sisters. Love you, Gia. You're really inspirational. Thank you. Keto seems a lot like paleo. I mean, it is, I would say it is similar to paleo where you're eating a lot of clean foods, but you're just not eating the carbs. So like, I don't even eat healthy carbs on keto. Now I do, like once I reach a weight that I'm happy with, I will start incorporating carb ups where I eat healthy carbs or I'll eat a healthy, well-balanced diet. Maybe I'll just eat strict keto Monday through Friday and then do a healthy, well-balanced diet like Saturday and Sunday, or I'll do a carb up with healthy carbs like sweet potatoes and brown rice and stuff like that. Has your husband always been so helpful and amazing, or was there a time that you had to ask him to help more? Struggling to get my partner to understand that I'm not Superwoman. Well, Shelby, I mean, I would say we all deal with that, don't we, ladies? I mean, we have all probably dealt with that at some point in time in our marriage. But, my parents and my aunts and my in-laws, they all been married for my aunt and uncle had been married for 50 years. My parents, 40, my husband's parents, 44 years. And so I asked them and I put it on my Instagram, what's their best marriage advice? And my aunt Patsy, who has been married for 50 years, she said, you got to train them. You train them from the start. You got to treat them like a child and train them. I mean, it sounds silly, but it's kind of true. You not necessarily training them like a child, but really being clear about your communication and open about your communication that, listen, we both contribute to this household in different ways, and it can't all be on one person. Even stay-at-home moms, it can't all, like, who don't work outside of the home. Like, in my mind, we're all working moms because None of us are sitting at home with a servant or a chef or a chauffeur. Like, we're all working, for the better of our family. So at the end of the day, you have to have kind of not stern, but like serious conversations about expectations. And so you need to manage them and be realistic with them, and then communicate about them with your partner so that you guys are on the same page and you don't feel like you're drowning as much, Let's see. My daughter introduced me to your site a few months ago, and we love it. We chat after each of your sessions, and we are both doing keto. She's in the Air Force with 5 kids and deployed husband. Oh, hi, Diane. Thank you. I take it you guys are doing keto too. That's awesome. Yeah, we just got to stay strong together, girl. It's hard. Christmas time, it's going to be tough. I mean, I'm going to enjoy myself Christmas Day, but I just don't want to fall all the way off like I did before Thanksgiving. Shelby, preach, going through it with my husband and our 2 sons. Yeah, you guys have to just be clear about what your expectations are. And then ask your spouse, what are your expectations of me? And then communicate that in a healthy way. You can't approach it with like angry or with an attitude, or just because that's when your husband just does this. It's like the Charlie Brown, wah, 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 wah. You know what I mean? And you're trying to get them to listen. So keep the conversation short, be clear about what your expectations are, and be clear about how you feel, about how you feel about the pressure of keeping this home together, or taking care of the kids, or working outside of the home. Be clear about how you're feeling and what your expectations are and what they can do to help you, and vice versa. Let's see. We'd love to see more homemade meals while on keto, as well as maintenance tips. Yeah, it's tough. I try to make a lot on the weekends, and I do want to do more keto meal prep videos because you guys seem to like those as well. I'm writing this down. But yeah, I'm going to work on more keto meal prep so that we have this stuff already ready, because we're so busy during the week. We were all watching last year's videos, and I keep pointing out how Charles was keeping up with the dishes. My hubby was like, me and Charles are about to watch the game. Well, here's the thing. And with football season, he and I have this understanding, like, if it's before 1:00, because 1:00 Eastern Standard Time, that's when football starts on Sunday, and it's on all day and all night after that. And so it's clear, like, before that, he helps out. He's doing everything that he needs to do to help me out. And sometimes I will even lay down and take a nap or relax and have some me time. And he will do something with the girls, or be with the girls, or he'll do something around the house and to keep up with the house. Or we'll both be doing it at the same time. But then after 1:00, he's watching the game. He's sitting down watching the game. Maybe he'll fold clothes while he watches the game, but he's watching the games. And I'm fine with that. That's our understanding. That's our expectation. I'm fine with that. I don't expect for him to get up and cut the grass and do all this stuff after 1:00 on a Sunday. And so once you have those expectations set, nobody gets disappointed. You won't be disappointed in your spouse. Your spouse won't be disappointed in you. And the other thing is, don't put so many expectations on yourself. And that's something that I struggle with. Not putting as many expectations on myself. I'm only human. Sometimes I do want to just lay in the bed and watch a TV show to decompress. Or sometimes I do want to just take a 2-hour bath, and that's okay. That's okay. You need to have that time. So try not to have too many expectations on yourself. Be realistic about that. And it helps to write it down. I just ordered my new planner for 2019. I'm going back with Erin Condren. Can't wait. And let me know if you want more planner videos. We could talk about that today. But yeah, just be clear about what your expectations are so that nobody's disappointed. Is keto expensive? No, I wouldn't say it's expensive. I mean, realistically, is it more expensive to not eat processed foods? Yes. But is that expense worth it to me? Will I cut back on something else just so that I can afford to not have to eat as many processed foods? Absolutely. So, it's like it's like a give and take. Cowboys were on fire. Yes, I see there's a lot of Cowboys fans here. Oh, my grandpa does that all the time. Doesn't listen to me or his wife. I'm thinking of starting training school for men. That's a good idea. Agreed. That is a struggle. Bye, Gio. My lunchtime is over. Great spending time with you. Oh, thank you. Inspiring mealtime. Thank you for coming. I understand if you have to jump out. You guys can always watch the replay. Yeah, girl. Once football is on, is a no-go. I understand. And if that bothers you, you guys need to talk about it and maybe be an agreement for your husband to watch 1 or 2 games instead of like 6 games, or have him be all in. He gets up early with the kids. Sometimes my husband will get up early with the kids if we don't go to church, and I'll sleep in and he'll entertain them. And then he has his time after 1 o'clock when the football game comes on Sunday. Or a lot of times it takes me hours, literally hours, to do the girl's hair, and I will be up there doing that, and that's his time watching football. So, if you just manage your expectations, no one will be disappointed. Planner videos. Oh my gosh, you guys really, okay. So you want to bring back the planner videos. I will definitely bring back the planner videos. I'll show you what I ordered for I ordered something different for 2018 that I'm excited about to implement. It's hard because I have a couple of planners. I have like a planner for content, my YouTube videos, and then I have a nice planner. I just bought a cheap planner for that, and then I have a nicer planner for home management kind of thing, work management and all that. I am thinking about investing in a nicer planner though next year for YouTube videos, because point where I can really start sketching out more. I have so many ideas, and sometimes they just come to me and then I forget and I don't write it down. So I don't know, we'll see, but I'll definitely start doing that if that's what you guys want to do. What advice would you give your first-time home buyers? Okay, for first-time home buyers, definitely don't go buy something where once you get approval, you just buy the highest limit that you can buy. Don't do that. Okay. What you need to do is you need to sit down, look at what your income is right now. Not what your income is going to be in the future, but what your income is right now. What can you afford? Okay. And if you can afford it, try to get a 15-year mortgage if you could afford it. But if you can't afford it and you have to get a 30-year mortgage, look at what your income is. Don't go any more than 20% of your income for your mortgage payment. Don't go any of take-home income, not, your gross income, but your net income. That means after you deduct all the taxes, this is what comes into my bank account. Okay. Only take 20% of that. That needs to be your mortgage payment. No more, no less. Now, the banks are going to give you all this money and say, oh no, go buy a house this big, buy a house that's this expensive. But you definitely don't want to do that, because, the goal should be to, either pay your house off within 15 years or change it to a 15-year mortgage if you can later on. But I understand that not everybody can get a 15-year mortgage at, whatever stage of life that you're in. So, and I'm assuming that since this is your first home, you're in an earlier stage. So, I would definitely say don't go over the limit. You decide how much you want to spend, not the banks. Yes, planner videos, especially because you're a real working mom. So many YouTubers are students or not business professionals. Like, how do I fit in all of this with 9-to-5 ladies? Yeah, don't get me wrong, guys. YouTube is a lot of work. I mean, so when people say, oh, YouTube's not a real job, it is really a real job. You know what I mean? Especially people who like put content out every day or more than like 4 or 5 times a week. I mean, it's a lot of work, Is it hard to do while you're working full time? Absolutely. It's a lot of work. I have to sacrifice a lot of free time in order to do it. But I love it. And if you don't love it, and another thing with YouTube is you can tell a lot of people just do it for the money. And that's like so annoying to me, because I feel like it's just not genuine. Don't do it for the money, because listen, you're not going to make money on YouTube for a while. Okay. Let's just be real. It's going to be a while, girl. So if you're doing it for the money, don't do that. Just post videos from the heart that you really want to share, you know what I mean? And not just to get the views, if you know what I mean. But yeah, I'll definitely do more planner videos. What advice do you give someone trying to start a small business while still working a full-time job? That's from Nicolette. Nicolette, the best advice I can give you, and this is real talk, just start. Just start. You have to start somewhere. Start with a website, start with developing your product. I don't know what kind of business you want to do, but the best advice I could do is to stop thinking about it and just start. So many people get stuck in this with their mind frame of like, should I do it? I want to do it. Or they just keep talking about it. Like, I want to do this. I want to do that. I want this. I want that. I want this. I want that. And they don't want to put the work in. Just start putting the work in and it'll pay off. Trust me. Don't ever give up on yourself. You need to believe in yourself more than anybody else. You know what I mean? Because God put you on this planet to showcase, and he blessed you with all of these capabilities that you're so good at to bless other people. That's your ministry. So don't sleep on that. Just start. Gia, who do you enjoy watching on YouTube? That's from Lori Miller. Oh my gosh, there's so many. So I'll go back old school YouTube. I have always loved, and she's like a huge friend of my head, Pretty Neat Living. It was still Happily a Housewife back then. It was still organized like Jen, but I love her. I love Do It on a Dime. I love What's Up Moms. I love At Home with Nikki. I love Happily a Housewife. There's so many channels. Frida Family. I like Love Meg. I mean, I watch so many YouTube videos, y'all. So many. But yeah, I mean, there are all different types of YouTube videos I watch. I love Jackie Aina. I love Patricia Bright for makeup and stuff, hair, wigs. I watch all of that. I watch conspiracy theory videos. I watch Game of Thrones videos a lot, especially lately since the trailer came out. I watch all of that. Do you make money doing YouTube? How? Yes, you do make money doing YouTube. And how you make money is the ads that run before the video comes. You get a small, and when I say small girl, percentage of that ad. And it really depends on if people interact with the ad. If you click on the ad, that helps me out. If you don't, I mean, I still get a small percentage. I'll get a little bit larger of a percentage if you click on the ad, or if you just skip ad, that's helping me out. So you watching people's videos is supporting them and supporting their content. If you're in the YouTube partner program, you have to, I can't remember what the threshold is now to be in the YouTube. I think you have to have 1,000 subscribers and 1,000 watch time hours to be in the YouTube partner program. And then from there, you will get a percentage of the ads that are playing. And then also there's sponsorships and brand deals and stuff like that. How do I pre-plan for pregnancy and starting a family? You mean financially? You can plan. I mean, my husband and I, we started saving right away. Right after we got married, we started a sinking fund for a baby and baby activities. Because let me tell you something, girl, honey, they are little expensive life changers, those babies. So we started saving right away, started sinking fund right away for financially. Now, mentally, you can't really prepare because you just can't. When it happens, it's the biggest blessing in your life. It literally is like wearing your heart outside of your body. You cannot prepare for that mentally, but you can prepare financially. And I would suggest start saving. Melanie, why do you like to eat organically? I just believe that with the increase in cancer and GMOs. Now, when I was a kid, organic wasn't a thing. And then we didn't get as many immunizations back then. And it's hard to link. To me, the only thing that you put in your body every single day that can literally change you genetically is your food. And so I do believe that, certain things you should eat organically. I try to follow the Dirty Dozen bunch. So it's like a list of fruits and vegetables on the Dirty Dozen that I try to eat. And I try to eat organic meat because if you can go down that road, girl, and it is not pretty. Now, I'm not a vegan or anything like that. I do like to eat meat, but at least I like to eat or USDA certified organic meat. I really love your channel. You're one of the people who I watch because you continue to uplift and help. You are my best friend on my head. Oh, Sita. I'm assuming that's how you say your name. I'm sorry if it's not. Thank you so much. That means so much to me. When you guys leave those comments, it really literally warms my heart. And it's such a blessing for you to say that to me. And it makes me feel great. And it makes me want to continue to do what I do. So I appreciate that. And I appreciate you. Hi from Austin. Hi, Rose. Do you think it's worth starting a YouTube channel? When's the best time? Right now. Yeah, I absolutely think it's worth starting a YouTube channel to connect. I mean, it depends on why you want to start a YouTube channel. If you want to start a YouTube channel just to get subscribers, then it's not worth it, because they may not come or subscribers may come and go. But if you're starting a YouTube channel because you have a mission and a message that you want to share with people because you think it'll be helpful to them, absolutely it's worth starting a YouTube channel. There is no perfect time. Start right now. Create your channel right now and just do it. Don't try to talk yourself out of it. Just do it. It can be life-changing. YouTube is life-changing if you do it for the right reasons, and I think it's totally worth it. I fell hard off the keto wagon. Oh, I lost yours. Oh, here it is. Looking forward to getting back on track with you. Yes, girl. We got to do it together. How do you get back on budget when you've gone over it? Well, I mean, it sucks. I know. But you have to sit down. Hopefully you're using a zero-based budget. If you I don't have the link in the description box right now, but I will put it in the description box when for the replay. But you want to sit down with your zero-based budget and follow that and start from there. See where you're over and see why you went over and what you need to do to change going over and what category it is. Because you know, you can just say, oh man, I went over budget. But if you don't know where exactly you went over budget or what you were overspending in, it's hard to change those habits, right? That's why I love a zero-based budget. And that's why I use my Excel spreadsheet. So, because I know exactly how much money we spend on what and where we need to improve. So I would definitely suggest doing that. And I have a free template for that. And I will put it in the description box after the live stream. Let's see, where are you at? I'm so torn. I have less than $5,000 of debt that I need to pay, but I also want to save 3 to 5 months of expenses. I really want to save. Do you think it's backwards to save then work on your debt? No, absolutely not. You got to do what's comfortable for you. Like I've shared this many times. My husband and I did baby step 2 and 3, which is save $1,000 for your emergency fund, pay off all your debt, and save 3 to 6 months worth of expenses. We did all of that interchangeably because there were different things that were coming up that I knew we had to pay for. So we started putting that money away. We started putting that money away right away. And then, we were paying off our debt as it's like and I have a whole course about this, y'all. Overbudget to overjoyed.com. That's my course where I teach people how to get out of debt. But what you need to do is look at your expenses, look at how much debt you have, decide on when you want to have that paid off. And then whatever's left over, just save that. Because I think honestly, that's the safest way, because when you have a family, honestly, only having $1,000 worth of savings sometimes isn't enough. You may have that, your refrigerator may go out. You may need to pay $500 for that. We have older cars. My car's 13 years old. My husband's car is like 10 or 11 or 12 years old. So you may have that $2,000 expense for a car, and I'll pay it because I'm not about to give my hard-earned money to a dealership every single month, you know? So you have to think about what works best for you. How did your hubby feel about YouTube when you began? He definitely didn't want to be on camera. He is just now starting to get comfortable with me, like showing little snippets of him just now. And it's been 3.5 years. He didn't want to be on camera at all, but he was supportive. He knew that that's something that I wanted to do. I just wanted to have a creative outlet. And the reason why I really started my channel is because there were no channels that I could all the way relate to. Even though all those women that I just named previously, I love their channels. I think their homes are beautiful. They're beautifully organized. A lot of them were stay-at-home moms at the time. And I wanted to see somebody who was similar to me, who like had to work or has a long commute and then has to come home and cook and clean, and whose house looks a mess, or, you know, who's not beautiful organized, or whose house isn't beautifully decorated. Clearly mine's not, you know? And so that's really why I started my channel. And, you know, I wanted to encourage those other women and say, you know what, it's okay. It's okay if your house isn't beautifully decorated. It's okay if there are toys on the floor. It's okay if you go to sleep with dishes in the sink, you know? I'd love to put timestamps on your Sunday setups. I always wonder how you manage to do all you do on Sundays. Yes, I did that for a little bit, but it's like a lot of extra work. But if you guys really want it, I will add timestamps, because I don't film my entire day. It's only like 15-20 minutes of the day, but I will definitely add timestamps. I just have to remember to tell myself while I'm recording what time it is to add them in. But yeah, I definitely will. Please post Publix hauls. Yes. Okay. Yeah, not everybody has Publix. Not everybody knows what Publix is. It's like our local grocery store. It's like a grocery store popular in the Southeast, especially Florida. So yeah, I can post our Publix hauls. I'll start clicking the ads so you can get some more coins. Oh, Beretta, that's so sweet. Oh, that is so sweet. Thank you. My cleaning motivation. Love your vlogs. Having a YouTube channel can come with negativity. Have you had trolls and people who use your image or your family's image for the wrong things? If so, how do you deal with it? Just recently, I found out people were like stealing my video and uploading them as their own. And I honestly don't have a lot of trolls. If I see a troll, this is what I promised myself when I started this channel. I promised myself that I would not engage in a negative comment. Now, constructive criticism is one thing, but if it's a blatantly negative comment that just was unnecessary, I promise I wasn't going to engage in that. Because if so many other people took the time to write a nice comment to me or a loving comment to me and my family, I'm going to take my time and engage with those people who took the time to write that comment. Why would I engage in a comment from somebody who's negative? So you know what I do? I block the person and I keep it pushing. And that's what I do. And honestly, I really haven't had to do that many times. You guys are really loving. Most of you guys really are loving towards me. And I appreciate that. But when I do see that negative comment, it immediately gets blocked, and you get blocked from my channel altogether. Like, I don't even want you in my space. So that's something that I promised myself, and I stay true to that. And I think a lot of times some YouTubers get so caught up in negative comments. Now, don't get me wrong. I do have a channel who doesn't get that many negative comments. And I feel like if I got more negative comments, I probably just continue to do the same thing. But so many people sometimes come to YouTube to validate who they are or to increase their self-esteem, which isn't healthy. That's not the healthiest thing to do. You don't go to social media to do that. I already have a healthy self-esteem. I already have loving relationships in my real life. And I want to develop loving relationships online. And so that's what I decided to focus on. We are following Dave Ramsey and will be out of debt around July 19th. Yes, Ashley. Get it, girl. Golf clap. I'm so proud of you. Good job. My car is 18 years old and it's dying. Do you think I should put money back for a new car or keep throwing money into our last debt? Okay, so your car is 18 years old, girl. I feel you. Mine's 13. I would probably start saving a little bit for the car, because you don't want to put yourself in a position where, you know, a couple months, knock on wood, a couple months from now, boom, it goes kaplunk, and you're not ready to pay cash for a car. The worst thing you can do is turn around and get another 5-year car loan, even though 5-year car loans are considered short now. The average car loan is about 81 months at this point. Not 81 months, I'm sorry. The average car note is 72 months at this point in time. So you don't want to do that. So I would start putting a little bit away. You know, if you can swing it like a couple $1,000s away, maybe 2, just in case you can get a beater if your car breaks down between now and July. But keep on the good work, girl. Keep fighting the good fight. You're doing awesome. That's the greatest blessing you do for your family financially, is to get yourself out of debt. And you're about to bless your family tremendously. Let's see. Hello from Houston. Hi, Houston. Let's see. Wow, what? That's crazy. They stole your whole video. Yeah, they will download my video and then upload it as their own. But YouTube's on it, because they are the one who's contacted me about it. And if I want to like make them take it down or take legal action, it's a real pain, to be quite honest. I wish people would just come up with their own content. It would be that simple. So relatable and encouraging. Thank you. How do you save money on a fixed income? Well, the thing with the fixed income, it's better to me to have a fixed income than an irregular income, because you can manage it more. But yeah, you have your zero-based budget. You know exactly how much you're going to make. Then you know if you know exactly how much you're going to make, then you know exactly how much you can spend, and you know exactly how much you can save. And you put all that in the zero-based budget spreadsheet and go from there. My favorite's Costco time. You're real, Gia. That's why we love you. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. I'm just myself, and that's all you can be. Can you please post some recipe videos? Well, yeah, I just posted my Thanksgiving vlog. I cooked all throughout that, shared my recipes. I don't have any recipes that are like typed up, and somebody asked for me to type up my sausage dressing and my macaroni and cheese recipe. And I will do that for Christmas. We're having Christmas brunch, and I'm making both of those things again for Christmas. So I will do that then. Do you have a mortgage payoff date? Yes, we do. My husband and I, hey, baby, give me a kiss. Bye. Have a great day. Give me a kiss. I love you. So want to say hi? Let me see if I can get you up. Say hi to all of our internet friends.
Hi.
Yep. There you are. Right there. Have a great day, okay? Love you. You want to say hi, babe? Oh, say hi. Sorry. Okay. So sorry, I was looking at the playback. Yes, our mortgage is we refinanced to a 15-year mortgage. Let's see, how many years ago has it been? 4 years ago. So we have like 11, either 10 or 11 years left on our mortgage. And right now, we don't have any plans to pay it off earlier than that. But if we do, I'm happy with that, but right now it's just set for like 10 or 11 years from now. Let's see. No. I feel the debt fight. I'm $50,000 in student loans. Goal for 3 years to pay down. I'm 6 months in, and it's so satisfying to watch that tick down. Yes, girl. Keep going. Don't look at the whole number. Look at what you're doing each month because it's huge. It's powerful, and just keep going, keep pushing it through. You know, it took my husband and I 3 years to pay off $60,000, and we did it with the help of the Lord and discipline. We did it. You know, and if you can be disciplined to do that, you can be disciplined enough to control your finances altogether. So that's awesome. I love that you make me feel like a mom. I also work full time, and you have made me less guilty as a mom. Yeah, you know, the whole working mom versus stay at home mom thing, I don't buy into that at all. And I don't encourage that at all because it's not healthy. I've had people shame me in my career for choosing to work. I work in a predominantly male dominated field with mostly men. And I've had people shame me because I decide to work. You know what I mean? I don't think there's anything wrong with you deciding to stay home and care for your children. Absolutely not. It just depends on the person. For me, I want to work on developing my business, and I liked to work, you know what I mean? And I don't think there's anything wrong. Nobody should guilt me for that. You know what I mean? There's nothing wrong with that. Doesn't mean I love my children any less. That doesn't mean I love my husband any less or my home. That's just what works for me and my sanity. You know what I mean? So don't ever let anybody guilt you for deciding what's best for you and your family, because it's not selfish at all. You know what I mean? And so, yeah, would I love to work for myself full time? Absolutely. I would love to work for myself full time, but I would still be working. You know what I mean? So, it's that whole stay at home mom versus working mom thing drives me crazy. And don't ever let anybody guilt you into deciding what's best for your family. Hey, Corey. Giving me life to get through this Friday. Yes, girl. I know Fridays can be rough sometimes. You're fantastic. Thanks for the videos. Exactly. A normal working mom who looks after a family. Right. Thank you guys. Love the Thanksgiving film. Thank you. Thank you so much. I enjoy your channel. I usually am a silent viewer, but hey, girl. Hey, growing with the greens. Oh, thank you. Yeah, she's off to daycare now. She goes to her old daycare for half the day. God's just blessing me with he's using me to bless others. And as I'm a Jesus girl, I'm a God girl. And so when the Lord uses me to bless others, it's the most fulfilling, rewarding feeling, and so that's what I want to continue to let God use me to motivate you guys to do whatever it is you guys want to do. That's what's important. Tell Charles, don't do us like that. We love him. He makes us laugh so hard. I make my husband watch look, babe, he acts like you. Jessica, I will definitely tell him. He left already, but I will definitely tell him. Hi from California. We've been on the Dave Ramsey plan for 5 years now, debt-free except the house. Yes, girl, get it. That's awesome. And our son just graduated college last month and we cash flowed it. So he's graduated with no debt. Amen. Ray, isn't that an amazing feeling? See how you blessed your children just by making that decision 5 years ago. You completely blessed him, and you could have possibly changed the outcome of his financial life because he didn't have to get into debt to go to school. That's amazing. Listen, when you make those financial changes, that is the most powerful thing you can do financially for your family, to get yourself out of debt. And you guys leave in the chat box, what other topics of Debt-Free Friday do you want me to do for next year? Now, for those just jumping in, my plans for Debt-Free Friday is to incorporate more work from home jobs, information about that, and information about side hustles and making money online and creating online businesses. All of that I want to do in 2019 for Debt-Free Friday. But you guys leave comments and let me know what else you want me to talk about for Debt-Free Friday, because you guys seem to really respond when I post videos about working from home opportunities and side hustles. Let's see. Hi, Elizabeth. Catherine, just saying hello. The opposite happens to me. I often get shamed for being a stay-at-home mom. That's from Bgar. And that's the thing. And that's why it's clear. That's why I want to be clear. I'm not I would never bash a stay-at-home mom. My mom was a stay-at-home mom with us, and I have nothing but respect for stay-at-home moms because people think that stay-at-home moms just sit down and watch Real Housewives all day. That's not the reality of a stay-at-home mom, y'all. That is work. That's why, to me, and when I reference moms, we are all working moms. Nobody has a chauffeur, or at least nobody watching my channel, I'm assuming, would have a chauffeur, a chef, a cleaner, everybody, like servants to serve on them. No, we are all working to raise healthy, happy children. And that's a job and a half, So yeah, don't ever let anybody guilt you for being a stay-at-home mom. That's a respectable career that gets underrated so much by our society. And it's disgusting to me. So don't let anybody berate you because you know what you're worth. You don't have to measure your worth based on what other people are saying. How do you juggle being a working mom? I have a hard time being a stay-at-home mom. Anyone else struggling? I feel like I have trouble with time management. It's hard, Sheena Marie. I understand. It is hard. That's why it helps to have planners. It really, really helps. And I stopped doing my planning videos because not as many people would watch them. But if you guys want to see how I do my planning each month, I will definitely bring them back. It helps to have a planners. It helps to have a set schedule. And it helps to, I was going to show you some of my old planners. I have them all right here. And it's fun to look back at my old planners, but it helps to have a set schedule. And then it helps to have your expectations set so that you don't get disappointed in yourself and you don't get disappointed in others. So, yes, plan out your day. Try to sit at the end of the night. Try to sit and plan out your day. Write a list of what are the things that you want to accomplish. Don't make that list too high because then you'll be disappointing yourself. Top 3 things you want to do for tomorrow. Get it on a list, write a little box next to it, and then check it off. That's what you can do every single night. And then that'll get you set, get your routine in motion if you don't have a routine yet. Let's see. Side hustles. My prayer is that my girls attend private schools. That's from Rakia. I understand that, Rakia, and we can make that happen if you want a side hustle. Sometimes people don't know where to start with side hustles and stuff like that. And I want you guys to know that I am going to be delivering that content. There's enough room for all of us to win. Not only on YouTube, but just in online, creating a business, all together. There's enough room for everybody to win, and that's why I really want to talk about that more in 2019, because you guys are talented. I learned so much from you all in the comments. And I know some of you guys are wasting your talents. You may be wasting your talents at a job that doesn't value you enough. You may be wasting your talents by keeping them hidden. You may be wasting your talents because the enemy infused fear upon you. We're going to break all those shackles for 2019 and we're going to rise up and live our best life because, like I said, there's enough room for all of us to win. And I want to help you get there. You guys just tell me what's the best thing I can do to help you get there. And I'm going to do it. I have 2 teenage boys. They are eating us out of house and home. How can we control our food expenses that are out of control? Oh, gosh. Well, hopefully you're eating at home because that's the best way to control your food expenses. Eat at home. Okay. Try not to eat out. Try different meal prepping, meal planning. A channel that really stretches the food is Large Family Table. J. Morrell Stewart. Love her channel because she makes enough. First of all, she has 10 children. Okay. And a husband. Lord, you all think I get a lot done. I'm looking at J. Morrell like, girl, whoo. She does nothing but meals. She meal preps and meal plans for the whole month, and she's able to feed her whole tribe. So Free to Family, that's another one who does a lot of great meal prepping, meal planning. Just try to focus on your planning because I think that'll help with your expenses a lot. I love your channel. Definitely interesting in hearing more about side hustles, while working a full-time job. Thank you very much in advance. Here's my question about side hustles. Are you guys looking for just side hustles to just make a few extra dollars? Or are you looking at side hustles like, I kind of want a full-on business side hustle and I want to make like thousands of dollars? Because I mean, it's you can do things like surveys and, like Dave Ramsey likes to say, start delivering a pizza and stuff like that. I mean, that's, to me, the money that you get for that isn't worth the time, because we're busy. So you want to do something where the time isn't as bad, but the bang for your buck in return is a lot better. And I think those are the side hustles that you guys want. But let me know here in the chat what it is that you guys want. You motivated me and my husband to declutter our house. Awesome, Lauren. Doesn't it feel good? Have you started? Doesn't it feel great? I get bashed for being a stay-at-home mom too. And honestly, before I became a mother, I didn't think being a stay-at-home mom did much. Boy, did I learn the hard way. Yeah, it is a lot, y'all. Trust me, I get it. I know what goes into being a stay-at-home mom, and it's a lot, and it demands respect. And so don't let anybody bash you for that. Yeah, I'm glad you're still alive. I had a lunch meeting, but I'm glad I'm catching some. Good. Any advice on how to budget, juggle going back to school and being full-time working mom? Well, just like I said, it goes back to that zero-based budget. You got to get on that zero-based budget. Hopefully you're cash flowing your school so that it doesn't add any debt to your family. And, really stay focused on that budget. If you stay focused on that zero-based budget, that's going to be your plan, and that'll get you out of debt for sure. Hi from Barbados. Hello. Do you have set amount of gifts you buy for your kids for the holidays? Would you guys be interested in seeing what I get my kids for Christmas videos? I feel torn when I see those videos because I never want to make anybody feel bad about what they get their children or what they don't get their children. I don't want anybody to try to make me feel bad about what I get my children. So type of 1 if you'd want to see that. But yes, we do have a set amount of gifts. Yeah, toys, they're starting to get older now. So I used to recycle toys. I can't do that anymore. I actually have a video about that, how we recycle toys for Debt Free Friday. When they were younger, I would hold back like 25% of the toys that we got them, my parents and my in-laws, and then re-gift them to them. And they didn't know the difference because they were young. But now that they're older, the things are more expensive that they're wanting. And listen, I told them, listen, Santa's on a budget. Okay, my girls, the elf, we have our elf on shelf. Paula, our female elf, is up there. But we tell them, listen, Santa's on a budget, and Santa, these things cost money. They cost money. They get an allowance, so they kind of understand, like, listen, you're asking for something that's $59.99. That's not just like $10 Tree toys, So we do have a set limit, but see, the thing is, my parents don't. So, and my in-laws don't. So they'll just get them whatever. And so then it gets us between a rock and a hard place. And I try to, manage their expectations so that they're not expecting like this huge thing. I mean, it is what it is. So, but yeah, type of 1 if you guys would want to see that. What am I at here? Oh, okay. You guys want to see that? I see all the ones. Hi, it's so good to be here. Thanks for the warm welcome. What a fantastic group here today. Know what moms know. Oh, thank you so much. Yes, you guys are the best. And it's not just me. You all are the bomb. Yes, eat at home. I have 5 kids, 4 boys. Much cheaper to make meals at home. Yes, that's the best way to do it. Side hustle aid and getting out of debt faster. Yes, those side hustles will help that. And I'll be talking more about that. I want to learn photography. Do you ever have to check yourself when the urge hits to buy something you don't need? Yes, girl. Do you watch my Costco hauls? Of course. Yes. That urge hits me all the time. Sometimes I'll put it in my cart and think about it. And I have to think about it and say, Gia, I ask myself, especially with me decluttering now, and I'm seeing how wasteful it is to have so much clutter and how much money we've wasted on all this crap. And you think, dang, that we could have put this money away. It could have been in our savings account. We could have went on a trip with this money, because all the stuff we're getting rid of, but we don't even need, so it's really the cluttering aspect that motivates me the most. But yeah, I ask myself, am I going to use this in 6 months? Is this something that I need, or is this something that I want? And I just make that decision there. And it helps too, if you're not as disciplined, to bring cash, because nobody wants to break that $100 bill or that $20 bill. You don't really want to break that just for something that's $12.99, so yes, that helps. Low income budget planning, $45,000 family of 5 with debt. Is that a question? So are you asking how to budget? It's still the same. No matter if you make 5,000 or 100,000, it's still a zero-based budget template that you want to use. So you can see what you could afford and what you can't afford. Real deal side hustles that goes into starting a business, i.e. virtual assistant. Yes. I'm going to do another video about being a virtual assistant, because I think that's so incredibly profitable. And there are so many people that utilize that. And I said in that video that I'm thinking about hiring a virtual assistant. I'm kind of sad that I said it, because I said it way too early, and I get so many emails now and DMs about becoming my virtual assistant. I'm not quite ready yet, because I have to define the role and what I need from a person first before I up and say I need a virtual assistant. But trust me, there are a lot of online entrepreneurs and businesses that need a virtual assistant, and that can be very profitable thing for somebody to do while still having the flexibility of working from home and the flexibility of the hours. I used to be a stay-at-home mom. Now I'm a full-time working mom. I have lived both. There are always ups and downs to both. Very much so, Lauren. Very much so. Hey, Gia. Hey, girl. I like both, mostly quick and not so time consuming. Okay. Definitely. I get my kids one big gift and two smaller gifts. That's a good strategy. I say make your kids something for Christmas. We all have ways to make. That's very true. I like to do more crafts with them, like the gingerbread houses. I'll buy those little Dollar Tree crafts that we do together as a family. That's so fun to do. And my kids they're in the age right now where they love to do all of that. So I'm definitely going to do more of that. Thank you so much, Kashika. Never feel bad about getting anything for your kids. I want to move from New Jersey to North Carolina in 6 months. Also looking to start a food truck business. Well, Tina, do it, girl. Don't let anybody stop you. Do it. Believe in yourself. You can do it. You don't need to do what you got your kids for Christmas, but how to budget and to pay for Christmas would be helpful. Oh, that's from Amber. Amber, I did a video called Christmas in July, this past July on my channel. If I can remember to link it in the description box after the live stream, I will. But I talk about how we save for Christmas all year. We save, we have a Christmas sinking fund. We save a certain amount every single month, all year round, so that when the time comes for me to buy the Christmas gifts, it doesn't interrupt our normal monthly budget, and we pay cash for our gifts. And so that's what we do. And I even have a budget for each person. And it's not, I just don't like take that number and divide it by however many people it just depends on the person. Some people, the gifts are their taste is a little bit more expensive than others. And that's how I keep it pretty even for my kids. But, you know, my husband and I, we don't exchange gifts with one another. What we do for Christmas is we go to Walmart. This is our gift to each other, is we go to Walmart and we pay off some people's layaway for Christmas. And that we're like a secret Santa where we do a year. I love doing it. As a matter of fact, we'll probably do it in this week's Sunday setup video. You'll see it. This week's Sunday setup video is going to be all over the place, but you'll see it in one of the Sunday setup videos where we go to Walmart and pay off someone's layaway. That's our gift to each other. Yeah, that's how we save for Christmas. If you haven't been saving for Christmas and now you're like, oh crap, what are we going to do for Christmas? Well, definitely, I'll tell you what not to do. You don't want to open up your, get a credit card and start charging it and then look crazy come January, like, oh, what do we do? Don't do that. Sit down, look at your budget, see what you could afford. And if you can't afford to have a big Christmas, or you can't afford to get any Christmas gifts at all, then it is what it is, because that's not what Christmas is all about at the end of the day, you know? And so if you have to go to the Dollar Tree and get everybody a gift from the Dollar Tree, then so be it. But take pride in that you're putting your financial priorities in check, and you're not going to just go and ball out for Christmas and make poor financial decisions because you hadn't saved for Christmas. Please don't do that, because you're not helping your family anymore by doing that. You want to help your family. This is going to be a blessing for your family to get yourself out of debt and to make better financial decisions. Gee, I love your channel. I have an autistic son and need more money for copays and therapy sessions. So yes, I need a side hustle that I can do at the house with little time. Thanks. Awesome. It's coming. I have a budget per person and start saving in January. So in December, I pay cash for all my gifts. That's exactly correct, Ray. That's the best. To me, that is the best strategy for Christmas. Hi, Dizzy Ducks. Yes, I have a budget. Okay, yes. Okay, I think I'm caught up. Yeah, I want children's Christian resources for my children. My church doesn't have a children's ministry. How can I teach my children at home? Teach them about giving? Is that what you're asking about? Another thing that I want to do is to like adopt a child for Christmas, and like for my kids to adopt, each of them to adopt a child for Christmas. They're kind of young, so it's hard for them to explain to them that we're going into Walmart to pay off someone's layaway. But I do want them to adopt a child, and like even all year, not just at Christmas, just like adopt a child, and then like we send money to the child, and they like maybe can write the child and stuff like that. I do want to do that. That's a way for me to incorporate giving to them. They understand, like when we decluttered and we got rid of so much stuff, and they understood that we weren't throwing it in the trash, that we were donating it to a women and children's shelter and Goodwill. And, you know, and I explain to them all the time, listen, not everybody lives the way that we live. A lot of people don't in other countries. And even in our own country, they don't live the way. Some people don't have any food to eat. Some people don't have a house to stay in, you know, so I definitely have those talks with them so that they understand. I hate how much money we make and we are still struggling. It's time for me to figure out that zero budget. Christina, absolutely. Absolutely. Download my free zero-based budget template. It's absolutely free. You can go to my website and download it, marriagemotherhood.com. Download it and start and do the work. You and your husband. You guys have to have family financial meetings. My husband and I have one quarterly where we sit down, we look at where we're at, and we talk about where we want to be. Some people do them weekly. Some people do them monthly. Whenever you need to update the budget, one person needs to manage updating the budget and everything. And then one person needs to be the person who just, agrees and you both have input, but one person needs to be in that spreadsheet every single month, reconciling. All my videos go through all of that, but you want to definitely download it and get yourself together, because if you have a nice income, you think about your income and you're like, you don't have anything to show for it. Not show meaning like your house or your car or material things. I mean, show like I'm opening up my bank account and I don't see them dollars that we're earning. Then that's a problem. You need to have something to show for it in your bank account. So definitely do that zero-based budget. See where your money's going. Try to make different changes to your habits so that you can see exactly and earn and keep most of the money that you earn. I would love a video about teaching your girls about virtues. I want to start this with my boy and girl. I have a book, the Children's Book of Virtues, that I read to them. We read different stories about that, and then we talk about it. We talk about what it means to have faith. We talk about what it means to be honest. We talk about what it means to be kind, And so I love that book. I think it's linked in my Amazon store. So if you go to www.amazon.com/JDiane, all of this I should have linked in my description box. I will link in the description box after the live stream so that you guys can see it. How does paying off someone's layaway work? Do you just say an amount and they find someone who matches your amount? This is an awesome idea. Yes. So what we do is we go into the Walmart and then I ask them to pick a layaway who has like toys and stuff on it, because I don't want to pay off someone's like TV, So I ask them to look for a layaway that has toys. And if you have a certain set amount, just tell them what your amount is and you just pay it. And then I ask them that they contact them and let them know that it was paid. They don't know who, like, I don't know who it is. They don't know who I am. It's almost like, you're just blessing someone on blind faith, excuse me. And I feel like my husband and I gets way more out of it than the person who is getting their layaway paid off. I just feel so good about it. And the Lord in turn blesses us so tremendously that I would be selfish not to pay that back to another family. So yeah, we do that. And we just we do it every year. We've been doing it for like 5 years. And I love it. Like I said, I primarily choose a layaway with toys on it, like around the same age as something that my girls would want. And, somebody gets blessed for it. Can we help homeless people by them celebrating Christmas? I'm not sure what that means. What would be a good nest egg for a large amount of money so that it's for later use? I have a whole course about investing. If it's like within if you want to spend it within 5 years, I would definitely suggest like just a money market account, because it's not worth it to put it in like mutual funds or anything like that. But if you are looking to invest long term, like more than 10 years, there are definitely a lot of mutual funds that I recommend that would be best for, a large nest egg. I love how you're teaching your children at home. My son is just 1. Do you have any learning activities I could try? I don't like putting him in front of a TV. Yes, I have a whole video about that. I have 2 videos about that on my channel about learning activities. Start with the sounds of the alphabet. Don't start with him learning the letters of the alphabet. Like, this is an A, this is a B. Start with him saying, this is A, this is B, this is K. I'm sorry, I'm getting texts. I'm going to have to get off soon, guys. Even though I love this. You guys love this. Type a 1 if you love this. I'm going to start doing this every week, okay, on my channel so that we can connect. And especially for the month of December, because I'll be pumping out a lot of content. I'll be pumping out content every day for if you're just joining me for the 12 days before Christmas. I'll be putting a video up every day. It's not going to be a vlog every day. A lot of them will be vlogs, but I feel like my life is not that exciting. Would you guys want to see like an everyday vlog? Like, I go to work, I come home, we either go to gymnastics, tennis, or swim, or Girl Scouts. I cook dinner and then I go to bed. I spend time with the girls, we play or whatever. We have time and then I go to bed. Would you guys want to see that type of one if you guys would want to see it? Because some of the videos are going to have to be vlogs. I don't have like enough time to like film, great edited content every day. Some of them will have to be vlogs. So yeah, I have a lot of content for this. Okay, you guys are typing the ones. Great. Okay. All right. Well, I'm going to do it. We'll see how it goes with Vlogmas this year. 12 days. Like I said, I think December 12th, I'm going to start, or 14th, I'll start filming, or a video will be posted to my channel every day. If you were single, how would you handle starting a conversation about money, paying off debt with the guy you are dating? I would not have that conversation with somebody that I'm dating. I would only have that conversation with my husband. Now, if this is somebody that you think you're going to marry, then that's definitely different. But if it's somebody that you're just dating, I wouldn't have that conversation with them. Okay, a few more questions here. Good to know. Be happy and not feeling bored doing the daily chores. That's from our Shana. Well, Arshana, I would, and other stay-at-home moms, you guys chime in on this, okay? But I would suggest you have to do something that you love too. Your whole identity doesn't have to be tied with your children or managing the home. Some stay-at-home moms, that's their whole identity, and they're fine with that, But if it's not okay with you and you feel bored and you feel a little bit empty, you need to find out what it is that you do love to do. What hobbies do you like? What is something that you do love to do? And then incorporate that in your daily life as well, because I think that'll help you mentally. We don't have a lot, but with a baby coming, we have a lot to buy. Don't know where want to go into debt buying for the baby. Yeah, definitely don't go into debt buying for a baby. Don't get caught up where you have to have all these strollers, because that's how I was with Zara. I have to have this stroller. I gotta have this bottle warmer. I gotta have this wipe warmer. Girl, all you need for that baby is you need to be healthy and sane. You need some breast milk, and if you can't breast milk, then get yourself some formula, and you need some diapers. Really, that's all you need. A onesie or two and you'll be good. You'll be good. Don't get caught up in the hype, of, oh, I need to get all these fancy things. I need this fancy carrier. That baby being on your bare chest is all that baby needs to hear your heartbeat, and they need to eat and sleep and poop. That's all they need to do. And just enjoy that. How can you help homeless people have a lucky day in Christmas? Well, you can do blessings bags. That's another thing I'm thinking about doing with my girls, is create these blessings bags and then bless them, pass them out to people. What do you enjoy doing for yourself? Well, I feel like this is for myself. Me doing this live stream for YouTube, even though it's for you guys, it's for me too, because I love it so much. And I do that for myself. I like to relax and watch mindless TV because it helps me decompress. And it makes me feel like, wow, my life is so blessed when you look at how crazy these people are on TV sometimes, on reality TV. I like to do that. I like to spend time with my girlfriends. I think that's really healthy and good to have a good set of girlfriends. So I like to do that. And I like to, if I had the time, I would like to sew more, but I don't have the time. And I'm not a good sewer. I just think I am. So like I said, functional hot mess. So I would like to do that. And I like to spend the time with my girls and my husband. That's really what I like. All right, guys, I'm going to have to end it here. I will be back on live stream next Wednesday. We'll do it in the evening next time, because I know a lot of you guys couldn't join because you're working or whatever. I get it. We can do a live stream in the evening if you guys like. Leave a comment down below and let me know if that works for you. Any time would work, maybe around 6 or 7, something like that. Or do you guys like them during the day? You guys leave comments and let me know. I love you guys so much. And when I say thank you for watching, thank you so much for watching and supporting my channel. I appreciate you. You guys are helping me achieve my dreams by watching my videos. You're helping support my family by watching my videos. And I just want to give back to you as much as I can. Oh, here's the thing that I want to mention before I get off. I'm going to be doing a lot of giveaways in the month of December. I'm not going to announce them. They're not going to be in the title of my video, because I hate it when people do giveaways and then you have a whole bunch of people watching just to get the giveaway who aren't real true subscribers or true fans of, or not fans. You guys aren't fans, are family of mine. I want somebody to win the giveaways who who's really part of my YouTube family, you know, so I'm going to be doing a lot of secret video giveaways. So make sure you guys watch every single video because I have a lot of giveaways given up. I'm close to getting 100,000 subscribers on YouTube, and that's just mind blowing to me, like mind blowing. I'm going to do a huge giveaway for that as well. So I love you guys. Many blessings to you guys. I pray that you guys have an awesome weekend and an awesome week. And I will see you guys in the next video. Love you guys. Bye. Oh, thank you so much. I love you, children. Oh, I love you guys too. Love you all too. Bye. Now I got to figure out how to end this. It's been so long. Here it is. Bye, guys. Have a great weekend.